Assalamualaikum everyone. So we continue with the tutorial arithmetic sequence and geometric sequence. So also same as the previous recording, while I'm explaining, we have a few questions that you guys have to attempt on your own, and then you have to submit it. Then your submission will be considered as the attendance. Okay. So we go through the first question where we have determine each of the following sequence is an arithmetic sequence or geometric sequence. So question A, we have 1 4, we have 1 4 7 10 13 16 and 19. So 4 7 10 13 16 19, and then if you see here, in order for us to check whether it is arithmetic or geometric, so what you guys have to do is to check the difference here. So it is plus 3, this one plus 3, this one plus 3 also, until the last term it is plus 3, plus 3, this one also plus 3. So basically it is arithmetic sequence. Okay, and then the next one, question B, we have 1 3 9 27 81. So what is the difference between this term? It is actually multiply by 3, multiply by 3, multiply by 3, multiply by 3. So when it is multiplied, that means it is geometric sequence. Okay, so we go through question C. Okay, question C, we have 4k minus 3 starting from k equal to 1 until 5. Okay, so how to do this question? Easy for you, huh? We have the terms inside 4k minus 3, and then this k represent, k equal to 1 represent the number of terms starting from k is equal to 1 until 5. Okay, so your k right now 1 2 3 4 until 5. So you have to substitute inside 4k minus 3. So 4 multiplied by k, which is 1, minus 3, you will get 1. And then 4 multiplied by 2 minus 3, you get 5. 4 multiplied by 3 minus 3, you get 9. 4 multiplied by 4 minus 3, you will get equal to 13. 4 multiplied by 5 minus 3 will get equal to 17. And then you have to check the difference between each term here. So if you see, right, it is plus 4, plus 4, plus 4, plus 4. So I write this guy is arithmetic sequence. Okay, now we'll proceed to question D. Okay, question D. So we have 3.2k minus 3 multiplied 2 to the power of k minus 2. Okay, starting from k equal to 2 until 6. So by right, k equal to 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And then here what you have to do is substitute inside the term that we have here. Okay, we have 3 multiply with 2. So we start with k is equal to 2, right? To the power of 2 minus 2. You will get 3 multiply 2 to the power of 0. And then we also have 3 multiply with 2 to the power of 3 minus 2, because we substitute when k is equal to 3 bah. So you'll get 3 multiply with 2 to the power of 1. Then we will do k when k is equal to 4, so 2 to the power of 4 minus 2, we will get 3 multiply 2 to the power of 2. Here the next one, 3 multiply with 2 to the power of 5 minus 2, you're going to get 3 multiply with 2 to the power of 3. Then 3 multiply with 2 to the power of 6 minus 2 equal to 3 to the power multiply with 2 to the power of 4. Okay, we finish until k equal to 6 only, right? So if you see, right, each of this term is actually multiplied by 2, multiplied by 2, multiplied by 2, multiplied by 2. So that means this guy are the ratio. So but it is geometric sequence. Okay. Question 1E, you can proceed on your own. Also similar, the step. You can use this step as well. So we proceed to the next question, which is question 2. So by right, given an arithmetic sequence is 1357, find AK and A100. So that means we want to find the term AK. So by right, AK is the n term, okay, which we have the formula which is equal to AN equal to A plus n minus 1 D. Okay, now what we have to do is we have to find A, we have to find D. So from our sequence that we have here is 1357. So by right, this is our, 1357. This is our A1, A2, A3, A4. So from this, we already got the first term, which is A equal to 1. And then we also can get our D, because we know that this is arithmetic sequence, right? D is the difference between the first and the second term and the first term. Okay, so A2 minus A1. So A2 we have 3 minus with A1 we have 1. You're gonna get equal to 2. Okay, so now we want to find AK. So what you have to do is just substitute n here into K. So AK is equal to A, we already got, which is 1, plus with n, which is our K, minus 1, D, we have 2. Then here you just have to expand. You will get 1 plus with K multiplied by 2 to K. Negative 1 multiplied by 2, you're going to get negative 2. So here you will get equal to negative 1 plus 2K. Then you make it prettier. AK is equal to 2K minus 1. Like this. So this is your AK. Now we want A100, so the 100th term. So you already have AK. So since we want A100, you just have to substitute inside 2 multiplied by 100 minus 1. So the total answer is 199. Like this. Okay, we proceed to the question 3, where we have given that AK is an arithmetic sequence. We got information already, arithmetic sequence, and then A is equal to 5, D is equal to 1.5, which term equals to 32. Okay, now when we have this question, we have to extract all of the information that we have, okay, which is they give us AK is an arithmetic sequence, and then A is equal to 5, D is equal to 1.5. Now, what we have to they also tell us that which term that is equal to 32. Now, when we have A and D, so what you guys have to do is find AK first. So by right, the n term is equal to AN plus A plus n minus 1 multiply with D, and then we want to find K, right? AK, so you just substitute n is equal to K. So here A, you substitute A is equal to 5 that you have, plus with n, which is replaced with K right now, minus with 1. D, you're going to get 1.5. So you expand this guy, you're going to get 5 plus with K multiply 1.5, so 1.5K, negative 1 multiply with 1.5, negative 1.5. So here you will get 1.5K plus with 3.5. 5 minus with 1.5. Okay, so this is your AK right now. And then the statement, they say which term that is equal to 32. So by right, we don't know what term is equal to 32. Okay, or we also can use AK is equal to 32. Now we have this information. We also have formula for AK. So we have AK 1.5K plus with 3.5 equal to 32. Okay, and then just find the K, because K is represent the number of term. So you move 3.5 to the right side, so you're going to get 1.5K here equal to 32 minus with 3.5, which you're going to get 28.5. And then here you will get 1.5K. Now we want to find K only, right? So you just bring 1.5 to the right side. You will get 28.5, divide with 1.5. So the answer is equal to 19. So K is 19. So by right, A19 is equal to 32. Like that for question 3. we go through the next question. Okay, the next question. Okay, question 4 you do on your own. Question 5. Okay, given that AK is a geometric sequence, okay, they mentioned geometric sequence here with A3 is equal to 48 and then A6 is equal to 3072. Identify the value of A and R and then find A4, the fourth term of geometric sequence. So now, when we talk about geometric sequence, okay, we have to remember the formula lah. But then we extract first the information that we have here. A3 is equal to 48 and then A6 is equal to 3072. Now, for geometric sequence, when we want to find the nth term, we have a formula which is an equal to A multiply R to the power of n minus 1, right? Okay, so what you guys have to do is, since we already have A3 and A6, you substitute inside. So, A3 is equal to A multiply with R to the power of 3 minus 1 equal to 48. Okay, where you're gonna get here equal to AR to the power of 2 equal to 48. Another one you're gonna get A6, right? A6 you change to the formula of n term just now, which is A multiply with R 6 to the power of 6 minus 1, you're gonna get equal to 3072. And then here A multiply with R to the power of 5 equal to 3072. So you have two equations right now. This is your first equation. AR to the power of 5 is your second equation. Now from this, what we're going to do is we will do simultaneous equation, where we will divide the second equation with the first equation. Then you will get AR to the power of 5 divided with AR to the power of 2 equal to 3072 divided with 48. Now, we have A divided by A, you cross off. And then we have R to the power of 5 divided with R to the power of 2, you will get R to the power of 3 equal to 3072 divided with 48, you're going to get 64. Now, from R to the power of 3 is equal to 64. 64 you can change to 4 to the power of 3. R to the power of 3, and then here we get to know that R is equal to 4 because this one cross like this lah. So right now your R is equal to 4. So you already got your R. Now you have to find A. So what you have to do is just substitute the value of R equal to 4 into any equation that you have there, either equation 1 or equation 2 that you want. Okay, so you substitute R equal to 4 into equation 1. So you have equation 1 is R to the power of 2 equal to 48, right? Then you substitute R equal to 4 here. So A multiply with 4 square equal to 48. Then you will get 16A here equal to 48. Then A, in order for you to find A, so 48 divided by 16, the answer is equal to 3. So you get two value of A and R. A is equal to 3 and then R is equal to 4. So that's it for question 5. Now the next one, what they want is they want you to find the I don't have any space anymore. Okay, we find the value of A4. So I put here. So A4 is equal to AR to the power of 4 minus 1. Okay, we have A is equal to 3 and then multiply with R, we have 4 to the power of 3. Then you calculate this one, you're going to get 192. So this is the answer for A4. Okay, that's it for question 5. Okay, we proceed to the next question, where we have determined the general term of an arithmetic progression AK if A5 and A21 are given as 4 and 36 respectively. So for this question, right, we extract all the information that we have, which they mention here. This is arithmetic progression, and then A5 and A21 is given as 4 and 36 respectively. This question also similar with the previous question, where you have to use simultaneous equation also. Okay, now for this one, we have A5 is equal to 4. Then A21 we have equal to 36. They want us to find AK. Okay. So now A5, because this is arithmetic, right? We have to remember the formula for AN for arithmetic, which is A plus with N minus 1 multiplied with D. So here we do the same, where we have A5 equal to A plus with 5 minus 1 multiplied with D equal to 4. So you will get A plus 4D equal to 4. So this is the first equation you have. The next one, you have A21 equal to 36, where you will get A plus 21 minus 1 multiplied with D equal to 36. Okay, here by right you will have A plus 20, D equal to 36. This is your second equation. So you have first equation, second equation here, right? Use simultaneous equation, where I will do equation 2 minus equation 1. Okay, now we have A plus 20D equal to 36 minus with A plus 4D equal to 4. You minus this guy. Okay, A minus A, 0 lor. 20D minus with 4D, you're going to get 16D equal to 36 minus with 4, you're going to get equal to 32. Now you just have to find D, where you bring 16 to the right side, you're going to get 32 divided by 16. So D is equal to 2. So this is your D, which I consider as the third equation now that you have output value. Now what you have to do is substitute 3, okay, which is D equal to 2, into any equation that you want, either the first equation or second equation. Here, to make it easier, kan, I just use substitute into the first equation lah. Okay, where we have A plus 4D equal to 4. Okay, now substitute D inside, so you will get A equal to 4 multiplied by 2 equal to 4. A plus 8 equal to 4. Then A, you bring 8 to the right side, so 4 minus 8 equal to negative 4. So A is equal to negative 4. Like this. Now you have A and D. So what you guys have to do, is you have to find the AK term. This is what we want. They asked us to find AK. So by right we have AN plus A plus AN equal to A plus N minus 1D, correct? So we want to find K. So put AK equal to A, where we got A equal to negative 4 just now, plus with K minus 1 multiply with D, where we get D is equal to 2. So you substitute properly, you will get negative 4 plus with K minus 1 multiply with 2, you expand. So you get 2K minus negative 1 multiply with 2, you're going to get negative 2. So here you will get negative 6 plus 2K. So this is your AK. To make it prettier or nicer lah, more neater. So 2K minus with 6. So this is your final answer for AK. Okay, now we proceed to the question 8, where we have here how many terms are there in the geometric progression of 3, 12, 24 and until 6144. So by right from this guy, right, we know it is geometric progression, and then when we have 3, 6, 12, 24, we know already 3 is your A. Okay, A is equal to 3, and then now we have to find R. So for geometry equation, R is actually equal to A2 divided with A1. So A2 is 6 divided with 3, you're going to get equal to 2. So your R is equal to 2. Right now, they say, how many terms are there in the geometric progression when we know that the last term is equal to 6144. So we want to know what term is this? Okay, let's say the 32 term or the 5th term. So we want to know 6144 is what term. So now we proceed here. So basically, if you see inside this, they provide you the hint. But how do we actually get this hint? How to get the value of n? Actually, you just have to substitute inside this. But what you have to do is you have to know how to get n equal to log an divided with a divided with log r plus 1. Okay, how to get this? The first step is, if you see, we have the formula for an. Okay, an is equal to a multiplied with r to the power of n minus 1. And then since here, we want to make it in the form of an divided with a, right? So you guys can bring a to the left side. So an divided with a equal to r to the power of n minus 1. Now we want to have log in front of it, right? So you just add log. An divided with a equal to, if the left side you put log, the right side you also have to put log. So here you will get log r to the power of n minus 1. Now here, if you see, we have power, right? Follow the rules of logarithm. You can bring the power in front like this. N minus 1, then log r. So at the left side, still you're going to get the same thing. And now here, we want to make it in the form of log r, you have to put as the denominator. Then you bring log r to the left side. So here log an divided with a divided with log r equal to n minus 1. Now we want n only, right? So you bring negative 1 to the right side, to the left side, you're going to get log an divided with a divided with log r plus with 1 equal to n. So this is how you get, this is how you get the formula that is provided in hint. Okay, which is similar here lor. Similar. Now, since you got that already, so what you guys have to do is, you have to substitute inside the formula that you have, which is this guy. So, n is equal to log an divided by a divided by log r plus with 1. So, do we have an? Yes, we have. This guy is our an, the one that we don't know, but we want to know this n right now. So, log 6144 divided with a. We have a is equal to 3. Divide with log r. Do we have r? Yes, we have r is equal to 2 plus with 1. And then this one you calculate, you're going to get equal to 12. Like that. So this is your answer for question 8. Okay, we proceed to the next question. Given that m squared plus m plus 1, m squared plus 2m plus 11, and m squared plus 3m plus 28 form 3 consecutive terms of a sequence of a geometric sequence. Determine the m value. We want to find the value of m. So this guy, easy for us. We extract all of the information that we have, which is this guy is a1, this guy is a2, this guy is our a3. Okay, now what we have here is that, okay, they say this is our a1, yeah, m squared plus m plus 1, a2 equal to m squared plus 2m plus 11, a3 is equal to m squared plus 3m plus 28. So how to find the value of m right now. So by right, the one that we know is we can find ratio, correct? So if you remember, ratio is equal to an plus 1 divided with an. So from three terms that we have, we either can find ratio from a2 divided by a1, or ratio we can find from a3 divided by a2. So from this, what we actually get is that we can, because these two are ratio, correct? So we can do a2 divided by a1 equal to a3 divided by a2. Okay, so now from this, bring here, so we have a2 divided by a1 equal to a3 divided by a2, right? So what you have to do is substitute inside a2. You have m square plus 2m plus 11 divided with m1, where you have m square plus m plus 1 equal to a3. You have m square plus 3m plus 28 divided with a2, which is m square plus 2m plus 11. Now, how to find m here? It's not easy when we have denominator, right? So we have to bring, this guy, this guy and this guy, we have to bring to the right side and the left side. So first, we put m square plus 2m plus 11, you multiply with this one, m square plus 2m plus 11, here equal to, we have m square plus 3m plus 28, you bring m square plus m plus 1 to the right side. Okay, and then what you have to do here is that a bit complicated. The step is very mafan here, where you guys have to expand one by one. So you expand this guy. Okay, m square multiply with m square, you're gonna get m to the power of 4. 2m multiply with m square. Okay, or if it is confused you, m square you multiply with 2m here, you're gonna get 2m cubed. M square you multiply with 11, you're gonna get 11m square. Then you settle here, right? So you have to do another one, the second term, 2m plus m square, you're gonna get 2m cubed. 2m plus 2m, so 4m square. Then 2m multiply with 11, you're gonna get 22m. Okay, and then you do another one also, 11 multiply with m square, you're gonna get 11m square. Then 11 multiply with 2m, you're gonna get 22m. 11 multiply with 11, you're gonna get 1 to 1. Then you just settle the first term here. Okay, so you do the same thing also at this part, at the right side. Okay, which you have m square multiply with m square, you're gonna get m to the power of 4. M square multiply with m, you're gonna get equal to m cubed. Okay, and then you have m square multiply with 1, you're gonna get m square. Okay, now we do the second terms, where we have 3m multiply with m. Okay, you're gonna get multiply with m square, you're gonna get 3m cubed. 3m multiply with m, you're gonna get 3m square. 3m multiply with 1, you're gonna get 3m. Now you do for the rest, the last one, which is 28 multiply with m square, you're gonna get 28m square. And then 28 multiply with m, you're gonna get 28m. Sorry. And then 28 multiply with 1, you're gonna get 28. So you get like this, So what you have to do is you have to move, and then make it, at the end you will get a quadratic equation in the terms of m. Then you factorize, then you're going to get the answer. So for the rest of the step, you have to do it as your submission. So question 9 is your submission, yeah? Okay. So we proceed to the next question. Okay, so for the next question, question 10. A football club has 35,000 supporters as its first home match. The attendance increased by 250 at each home game. So how many supporters will be at the end home game? Okay, so from the question, right, they provide to us that a football club has its supporters at 35,000 supporter as its first home match. So by right, A is equal to 35,000. And then the attendance increase by 250 at each home game. So by right, the next home game, it increase 250 each time. So when they say increase, this is arithmetic. Then when we have arithmetic, we have D is equal to 250. Now the question is that how many supporters will be at the end home game? By right, we want to know AN. Okay, so we have AN is equal to A plus and minus 1 D. Okay, so A we already got 35,000 plus with N minus 1. Okay, multiply with D, which we have 250. Now you guys have to expand this only. So 35,000 plus with N multiply with 250. So 250 N negative 1 multiply with 2 and 250. You're going to get minus 250. Then 35,000 minus with 250. You're going to get negative 34750 plus with 250. And here you guys can make it prettier by put the n term in front, minus with 34,750. So this is your A, and like this. Okay, so we proceed to question B. So for question B, if there are 37,750 at the last home game of the season, how many home game did the club play? So right now this is your L, which is equal to 37,750. Okay, we already have A is equal to 35,000, and then D we have 250. Now this is the last home game. We want to know what is N, correct? So what you guys have to do is right now, find again the formula for L, the last term, which is A plus with N minus 1D. Okay, now L is equal to 37750 equal to A 3500 plus with N, the one that we want to find right now. Okay, D we have 250. Okay, now what you have to do, if you just have move this guy, expand first if it is make it easier for you lah. Okay, 35,000 plus with N multiply 250 N, and then you guys have here is negative 1 multiply 250, where you get minus 250. Here you will get 34,750 plus with 250 N. Now in order for you to find N, so what you guys have to do, bring 34750 to the left side. So 37750 minus with 34750 equal to 250 N. Then here you will get 3,000 equal to 250 N. Then you bring 250 to the left side, 3,000 divide with 250 equal to N. Then your N is equal to 12. So by right, the last home game is actually the 12th home game that the club play. So that's it for question 10. Okay, for question 11, we have Elijah decide to save money in the following way, which is save first $1 in the first week, 1.2 in the second week, 1.4 in the third week, and so on. How much would he save in the end week? Okay, so when we have this, if you see, right, the sequence is like this, 1, 1.2, and then 1.40, and then so on. From here, we get to know that our A is equal to 1. Okay, and then our D is equal to A2 minus A1. You're gonna get 1.2 minus with 1, which is 0.2 is your D. So why we use D here? Because it is arithmetic. In each of the week, Elijah actually saved with a difference of 20 cents. So he just add 20 cents, 20 cents, 20 cents every week. So now they say how much he would save in the end week. So end week means AN, which we have A plus N minus 1D. So A, we have 1, N we don't have, so maintain like this. D we have 0.2. So you guys expand this 1 plus and then N multiply with 0.2, so you get 0.2, and negative 1 multiply with 0.2, you're going to get negative 0.2. So 1 minus with 0.2, you're going to get 0.8. So by right here 0.2 N plus with 0.8. So this is your A and N week. Okay, now we will proceed to question B, where they ask how much he would save in the 8th week. So by right, we already have, this is question B, we already have AN is equal to 0.2N plus 0.8. So since we want to know the 8th week, so by right we want to know A8. 0.2 multiply, substitute N is equal to 8 plus 0.8, and then the answer you will get 2.4. That's it for question B. Now for question C, okay, they say in which week would he first save at least $5? Okay, save at least $5 means, what does it mean? It means AN at least $5. We want to know what is the N here when we can save at least 5. AN greater or equal to 5. So what you have to do is, we already have AN, which is 0.2N plus 0.8 greater or equal to 5, and you just have to find N. So you move 0.8 to the right side, you're going to get 0.2N here greater or equal to 5 minus with 0.8. So you will get 5 minus 0.8, 4.2, and then 0.2N here. 0.2 you bring to the right side, so N greater or equal 4.2 divided with 0.2, then you will get answer 4.2 divided with 0.2, which is equal to 21. So your N is at least 21. So 21 and above lah. Then you can save at least 5 ringgit. Okay. So that's it for the tutorial arithmetic sequence and geometric sequence. You guys have to attempt question 7, 9 and 12. Don't forget to submit using the form that I provide. Okay, so submit with the arithmetic and geometric series as well. Okay.